Hey guys, happy Friday and welcome to Free Live Training Fridays. If you guys are new, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Astaria. On Fridays, we do some live training. And this week, we've been talking about law of attraction and we've been talking about manifestation. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 things that could be blocking the manifestation, why the law of attraction is not working for you, and then 5 ways to fix it, right? Because with every problem, there's always a solution. But before we dive into that, we're going to do a really quick collective card pull. I like to start off all the lives with just tapping into a moment, messages from our guides. Actually, our guides today are going to be our spirit guides, our spirit animal guides. So we'll grab a quick spirit animal card, and then we'll jump into today's live training session. So let's see what spirit animal message we have for today. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. If it is warm where you're at, I hope that you are out enjoying the sunshine. I'm so excited that it's warm now because I get to start filming outside again. Oh, okay. So we have 2. So, interesting. As I was just talking about embracing the warm weather, embracing the sun. Well, I live by the lake, so I have another element to add in it, and it's very peaceful. But again, in the summer, there's more joy, there's more fun, because in the winters, we're indoors and it's cold, we don't go out as much. So the dolphin showed up, which is, again, a water animal, and it says, live joyfully in the present. So reminding us, one, to bring more joy into our life. And if we have a lot of joy, then reminding us to be in present moment, maybe in both. Oh, we actually have this shark too. They're both water animals. Wow, that is so beautiful to get 2 water animals. And so the shark says, lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior, right? And so it doesn't even have to be that you're a leader, but we can lead by example instead of telling people what to do and you should do this and you should do that, right? We just lead by example, and then people see that that's, very genuine, and they like what you have to offer, because even if it's just in a friendship, it doesn't even have to be business, because they see that you're not trying to tell somebody what to do and they get to figure it out on their own, and there's a lot of power in that. So beautiful. Thank you, spirit animals, for coming in today. We had some lovely messages there. Now we're going to jump into the 5 things that we need to talk about with law of attraction. So why is law of attraction not working for you? Well, one, it could be a vibrational thing. One, your vibration might be low. So you guys aren't familiar with the scale of consciousness, I would ask, you guys are open. I'd advise you guys, if you're comfortable looking it up. I didn't want to should you. I'm suggesting, if it resonates with you, to look up the scale of consciousness. David Hawkins does it, and he talks about it. It's from the book Power versus Force, but he talks about, like, so fear, guilt, shame vibrates up here, and then you go up to love and you get all the way to enlightenment. So again, everything holds a vibration. Everything in this universe has a frequency. And so if you're vibrating down here, and let's say you have some fear, some doubt, some worry, some guilt, whatever it is, and you're looking for love and it's up here, it's a hit and a miss, right? Everything has to be in that same vibrational field to come together to get that manifestation. So if you're vibrating down here and what you want is on a separate vibration, that could be a reason why your manifestation is not coming in. So what do? You raise your vibration, right? Again, tapping into love, loving yourself enough. You don't need a relationship, can actually bring in a relationship when you vibrate that vibration of love, of self-love. If you just become a being of love and light, all of a sudden you raise that vibration and things can come into alignment for you as well. So another thing you can do with that, if your vibration is low outside of love, right? Well, you're looking for a new home, a new car, a new job, some new friends. You just need a change, right? You want a vacation, you don't have the money for it, like whatever's going on. One thing that you could do to help shift you into alignment is to focus on gratitude. And so I like to focus on the things that I'm currently grateful, and inviting gratitude into my life each and every day as I rise, so this vibration can sit with me for the rest of the day. Because the more you focus on the gratitude, the more abundance is going to come your way. So that's one way to shift your vibration out of that lower vibration, so we could raise it higher, and then we can reach more instant manifestation, because the higher vibration is, the closer you're going to get to achieving your goals. And gratitude is a beautiful way to get you into instant manifestation. So the second thing I want to talk about is why law of attraction is not working for you. Is you're too attached. You're too attached on how it has to come in. Let's stick with that same love example, right? So you're telling the universe, let's say you have feelings for a particular person, a guy or girl, doesn't matter. And you're telling the universe it has to be this one individual person. It can't be anybody else. Sure, you want to be in love and you want to be in a committed relationship and you're looking for all the benefits that come along with that, maybe marriage, kids, or whatever you're longing for. But you're telling the universe that of 8 billion people, it can only be one person. So you're too attached to that outcome that it has to be that. So what we want to do is, so sticking with that love example, how do we get out of that? Because attaching to outcomes and expectations is going to block and push away that manifestation. So what you want to do is you want to write your order to the universe of what you're looking for in a partner, what you desire in a relationship, what all the characteristics, the values, the beliefs, the morals, all of the things. Oh, there's my cat Cosmo hanging out. But you write down all the things you're looking for in a relationship, because you're so focused on one person that you could be missing somebody even better, even a better partner, right? And so let go of that attachment to the outcome. Let go of that expectation. It has to be that one person. When you say, I'm just looking for a relationship, I'm looking for marriage, I'm looking for kids, and you write exactly out what your life would look like, what this person is like, how you two can support each other, and get very more, instead of generally saying what it is you're looking for, but very particular about what it is you desire, which we're going to get into in a second. But that can help bring in the right person, because again, we think we know who we want to be with, and that one person out of 8 billion people may not be the right person. And your higher self, your spirit guides, they may have a better match for you. So when we let go of the outcome, we let go of that expectation of how it has to come in, we take our hands off the steering wheel, because we're gripping it so tight that, okay, so there's a quantum field out here. And imagine that we're holding on to it, right? With control, with that expectation, with that outcome of it has to be that particular person. Well, what happens is this quantum field needs to flow like water. It needs to be very fluid. So it needs to flow. But when we grip onto it with, I need this, it has to be this person, I need this way, in this timeline, it actually blocks the manifestation from coming in. So we have to let it go to let it flow, okay? So let go of that outcome, let go of that expectation. You've set you set your manifestation up for what it is you desire. You tell the universe what you're looking for. I'm looking for a supportive partner. I'm looking for someone that wants marriage. I'm looking for someone with kids. They live locally. They're available, right? Make sure you add that in. They're single. And so you write your list out to the universe of what you're looking for a partner, taking that expectation off. It has to be that one person. So when you let go of the how, you can actually get it could be that person could come in, but you'll be able to achieve your goal, your manifestation a lot sooner. Don't worry about how it comes in. That's what the universe will take care of. But they'll bring in the right person, place, or thing, depending on what the manifestation is, once you let go of how it has to come in and you let go of that expectation, that outcome. So the third thing we're going to talk about here with law of attraction and why it's not working for you is you get too impatient, right? Because the ego wants what it wants when it wants it. I need this today. It has to be this week. I need it this month. I've got a deadline. Like, I need it my way or the highway. And sure, I think that's pretty normal for a lot of us as humans to get impatient and want things sooner than we expect, but we don't understand that there's a grand scheme of life here. The universe is not just planning out everything for 8 billion people. We've got plants and animals. Like, there's so much that happens behind the scenes that our spirit guides work through, and they're lining up divine timing energies, right? They're lining up the right people, places, and things, and they're orchestrating so much that, like, our egotistical mind can't even begin to understand. So what do we do here is we have to trust the process, because it will come in. But when we get really impatient, then we start to shift the vibration, as we talked about. And so we're getting out of that beautiful energy that we need to stay in, to trust the process, because it might not exactly happen how you think, as we talked about, like letting go of the how, and it might not happen as quick as we desire. So we get impatient, and then we start to tell the universe that we know better than this divine scheme of life that's beautifully out here for us. And so we have to just trust the process. That is it. It is literally, that's it. That's all you need to know to stop being impatient, is to trust the process. And don't start worrying about if it's going to come in, when it's going to come in. Like, it didn't happen in 30 days, so it's never going to happen. Just trust that it will come in. You set that manifestation, and then you let go of how it comes in. And then that next step is to just trust the process. So just relax, breathe through it. The universe knows exactly what it's doing, okay? The next thing I want to talk about is being too general. So if you just say, hey, going back to that love example, right? You saw how I started listing stuff off. If you're just looking, well, I'm just looking for a partner, right? I just want to be in a relationship. Well, that's very general and you could find a partner, but then let's say that partner ends up being toxic, right? Or there's so many things. As I said earlier, like make sure you say that that person is available, that they're single, that they live in your town, like what they're looking for, because you want to get as specific as possible. Because if you leave things general, you're probably not going to get in exactly what you want. You'll get in what you ask for. But like right now, so I give you an example. Right now, I'm trying to manifest a car. And so I have to get really particular. So I want to buy a convertible. But if I just tell the universe I want any old convertible, right? I might get one from the 90s or 10 years ago. It might have a bunch of problems. Like there's a couple colors I don't want. And so I know that like I don't want a black one, a white one, a red one. So all of a sudden it's just like, well, here's the brand new one, but it's black. Or here's one in like silver, but it's 10 years old or it doesn't have these features. So you literally want to get as very particular as possible. So with the car example, right? The make, the model, the year, how far you're willing to drive to go to the dealership, right? How many miles are on it? You want to look at like all the ins and outs. Like even there's even things you'd want to say it's never been in a crash, right? Things that you're not even thinking about that would be really important for you. So yeah, whenever you're writing that list out, don't be so as general, just like I'm looking for love or I'm looking for a convertible. Right? Everything you're looking for, more detail, the better. If you can get as very specific as you can, the more particular energies will bring in exactly what you're looking for. Because generalization, it's like here, I had a client once, they were trying to manifest love and they wrote out their list, but they forgot to write available, right? And so they met a married man. It had everything they were looking for. And it was one of those energies that was like right person, wrong time. And I was like, did you write single on your list? And they're like, no. And I was like, we have to, like, literally, right? Or I've had clients like, man, they live overseas in another state. Like, you want to write that they live in my neighborhood, they live in my town, they live within 20 miles. Like, you want to write out as much particulars as possible because you could meet that person. But if you guys live on separate continents, well, it's like, man, I met my person, but we can't be together. So as much details as possible definitely helps, will fix that manifestation. Okay. And then the last thing I want to talk about, the fifth thing, is having lack consciousness, right? And so this actually has to do with self. And so a lot of times we get imposter syndrome. We start to feel, I'm not good enough. Like this is never going to come. I start comparing myself to others. Like they got this. Why can't I get it? And we start to doubt ourselves. So the more we doubt ourselves, it's just like doubting the process, how we had to trust the process. We also have to keep the faith in ourselves, because as long as we can believe that, listen, we are all manifesting kings and queens. We can manifest anything our heart desires, but we have to put that trust in our faith and trust and faith in ourselves. And we have to put the trust and faith in the universe. So getting out of that lack consciousness allows you to know, hey, I am this manifesting king or queen, right? And I can achieve anything I want. Don't stop doubting in yourself, because the second, like early, you stop doubting the process, or you start doubting the process, it lowers the vibration. If you start doubting yourself, it shifts the vibration. This can halt, alter, or stop your manifestation, right? So again, what is the opposite of faith? It's doubt. So you have to keep the faith. You have to keep the faith, because the second you put doubt to the universe is going to go, well, you don't even believe that you can get this, or you don't believe that you're worthy. So why should we give you this? You tell the universe, let's say you don't believe you're good enough for it. So you're shooting out a vibration of unworthiness. So how are you going to achieve this beautiful manifestation you're trying to achieve when you're shooting out vibrations of unworthiness, right? So be careful of that. Always keep your vibe high. Believe in yourself. Believe you can achieve anything. And when you know that you can keep the faith in yourself, like that is such a powerful tool to allow you to get into instant manifestation. So I think that is going to wrap up today's session here. If you guys have any questions about any of this, you can drop it into the chat, and I will give back in the comments, and I will message you guys back if you guys are having any law of attraction blocks. If you guys need help with uncovering your blocks so you can get into instant manifestation, guys, instant manifestation is real. I get my clients do it all the time. Like living in it is such a beautiful place to be. So if you'd like to get into instant manifestation, we got to uncover the blocks first. So we remove the blockage, and then you get to vibrate with that of what you desire. And so that leads you towards your manifestation. So If you'd like help uncovering those blocks, you can schedule a free manifestation awakening call. There is a link in the description of the video. I will drop it here in the chat too as well in a moment. And then we could talk about what it is you want to achieve. Because what happens is, like, we're here and where we want to be is here. What we're trying to achieve is here. And so what we can do on the call is set up a plan to allow you to quantum jump into what it is you desire. That new car, that new job, that new partner, that whatever you're longing for, more money, like whatever it is you're looking for. On that free manifestation awakening call, we'll get the plan together that will show you how to quantum jump into that of what you desire, into your manifestations. So we'll get the tools in the law of attraction coaching program. You get the tools that lead you into instant manifestation. So if you guys like help with that, again, it's in the description. I will drop it in the comments. But I think that's going to wrap up today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. And if you got anything out of this video, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button so I know you got something that resonated. If you guys haven't even subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's a bell too. You want to hit the bell and turn on all notifications. I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming message. That next message just might be the message that you need to hear today. All right, my loves. Till next time, be blessed.